Hey, what's up guys, Jamie here, and in this video we're talking about the Ionic DevApp, and this is the quickest way in order to build Ionic apps to your phone. Android, iOS, doesn't matter. This is the quickest way to do it, so you don't have to worry about all those native SDK issues with like Xcode and Android Studio. So while you're building your app, I definitely recommend using the Ionic DevApp. And so I'm going to show you how to set it up and what exactly it can do and what it can't do. So stick around to the end and you'll be an expert on the Ionic DevApp. So first off, we need a project, and I've just set up a project right here. It's basically freshly generated with just a modification of, it has a button which opens my home page. That's the only thing that's really inside this app. So this is our app for testing. If you don't have a project already, be sure to check out my video on getting started in Ionic 4. But with that said, I'm just going to go over here into my project and then run Ionic serve -b -c. The -b is to make sure it does not open up the browser by default, because we're just going to be running it on our phone. So the -b is to make sure it doesn't open up the browser, and then the -c is to make it show the console logs. So here it's running successfully, and now all I got to do is open up my phone. Okay, and then on my phone I've downloaded the Ionic Dev app. It's just in the Android or the iOS stores, whichever one you're on. Just search for Ionic Dev app, and Dev app is one word. And then I'm just going to open it up. And then you got to make sure that you're on the same Wi-Fi network. So like on my computer, I'm going to turn on Wi-Fi up here. And then I'm connected to Bacon Man right now. That's the name of my Wi-Fi network. and then just make sure in the settings the Wi-Fi is connected to Bacon Man, so they have to be on the same Wi-Fi network. Now I'm just going to go over and open up the Ionic Dev app. And this hasn't been happening until recently for me, since I started using Ionic 4. But I can't get the app to show up it usually shows up here instead of the instructions, because I am connected to the same network and so forth. But if for whatever reason that happens to you, then just hop over to your system preferences, go to network, and then just find your IP address. And then inside of the Ionic Dev app, just go and click on this top left button and click enter IP address manually, and then just enter in that address. And for the port, you can just put in 8100 and then just press done, and then it should connect. The port address specifically is when you're serving the app. It usually just defaults to 8100, but if you're running multiple apps, then just take note of the port that it gives you and then put that in instead. Again, if you're having this issue, I suspect most of you won't have this issue because I haven't run into anyone else that has. But just in case you do, that's how you manually connect to the device. And then now we have the app loaded in the phone, and then it just says Jamie Bot, and we have our button, and then we can just use this to debug things, and it will live reload as well. So instead of blank project here, I could say Jamie Bot project, and then back in the app it will automatically refresh. So there we go, now it says Jamie Bot project. And so this is how I develop most of the apps, just having my phone sitting by the side of my desk, and then just making changes in here and then seeing how it responds. Or if I'm feeling extra, like I want it to be extra fast, then I'll actually just use the browser, localhost 8100, open up the DevTools, and then this is like the main reason why I do that, because debugging is a lot easier inside of here because you can inspect things and so forth and debug that way. So this is what I normally do, but you want to do some native testing on your device, which is what the Ionic Dev app is for. And keep in mind that not everything will work on the Ionic Dev app. Like, if you find something just isn't working, try doing a build. I did a full video for Mac. I'll just leave an annotation up there, building on a Mac device, and then I'll leave another annotation for Windows. I did a full tutorial on building for Windows, so you can build to your Android device on Windows, and then Mac can build to both iOS and Android, so be sure to check out either one of those videos. If something isn't working for you and you suspect it's because it's just not supported in the Dev app, Examples of things that might do that would be like some sort of native feature that just doesn't exist, like bringing up some sort of menu, like maybe like a sharing menu, pulling from like a list of contacts. It's kind of unpredictable what will and won't work, but if something's just not working on your device, try just running it in a local build according to those videos I left in the annotations. Anyways guys, that's it for this video. Be sure to leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and also subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment down below. What did you guys think of this video? Was it helpful for you? Do you have any questions? Let me know. And with all that said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.